This was 4 months. It all feels like one enormous day to me, sort of like the movie takes place in one enormous day. We worked for 16, 17 hours a day, 6 days a week, so my memory of it is just this enormous kind of underworld experience. And when I was finished, I felt like I washed up on shore and thought, did we dream it?
Twister, released in 1996, is a thrilling disaster film that captivated audiences with its groundbreaking special effects and intense storm-chasing action. Directed by Jan de Bont and starring Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton, some of them. Visible equipment. One noticeable error in Twister is the visibility of camera equipment and crew members in some scenes. During intense moments where the characters are supposed to be facing life-threatening tornadoes, sharp-eyed viewers can spot reflections of the film crew in the windows of vehicles. This kind of mistake is particularly jarring because it breaks the illusion of the narrative and reminds the audience that they're watching a staged production. One notable instance occurs during a scene where Joe and Bill are driving in close pursuit of a tornado. The reflection of a camera rig is briefly visible in the truck's side mirror. Despite the efforts to create a seamless visual experience, these oversights show the complexities and pressures of filmmaking. The Miraculous Map. In the midst of chaos and destruction, small details can sometimes go unnoticed. But not for keen-eyed fans of Twister. One such detail is the quote-unquote miraculous map that seems to change positions between shots. During a tense scene where Bill is navigating through the stormy landscape, he consults a map to determine their next move. But as the camera angle switches, the map inexplicably shifts positions despite Bill never touching it. This kind of continuity error is minor, but it disrupts the flow of the scene and can be distracting for viewers who pick up on it. Inconsistent weather conditions.
Is it true that, like, when y'all shot that, it was sunny the whole time?
It is true. The poor director, I mean...
How did he do that?
So he blasted a lot of light in our faces.
Oh.
And then took the film, that was been a while. Yeah. And turned it all gray. But it was, I think if you prepare for that giant movie, get there and the sun is shining, you're pretty bummed out.
One of the most noticeable goofs in Twister involves the inconsistent weather conditions during the chase scenes. As the storm chasers race against time to deploy their equipment and gather data, the weather seems to have a mind of its own. In one sequence, the sky darkens ominously and a torrential downpour begins, only to cut to the next shot where the sun is shining brightly with barely a cloud in sight. This abrupt change in weather not only breaks the continuity of the scene, but also pulls viewers out of the immersive experience that the filmmakers worked hard to create. Unexplained damage. Throughout Twister, Joe's truck undergoes a remarkable amount of wear and tear as it plows through rough terrain and debris in the path of various tornadoes. But the extent of the damage seems to fluctuate inconsistently between scenes. In one sequence, the truck's body appears heavily battered and dented, but in subsequent shots, it mysteriously looks relatively unscathed without any visible explanation or repair. This inconsistency can be distracting for viewers paying close attention. Inconsistent tornado paths. One of the more puzzling aspects of Twister is the seemingly erratic behavior of the tornadoes themselves. While real tornadoes are known for their unpredictability, the ones in the movie often change direction and intensity in ways that defy logical patterns. For instance, during the climax, the massive F5 tornado abruptly shifts course multiple times, sometimes appearing to target the protagonists with uncanny precision. This erratic movement can be attributed to the need for heightened drama and tension in the film, but it does stretch the bounds of plausibility. Soundtrack goofs. A memorable moment in Twister occurs during the drive-in movie scene where the classic horror film The Shining is being shown. But viewers have noticed that the audio from The Shining does not match the scenes depicted on screen. The hyped or washed. The flying cow. One of the most iconic and talked about scenes in Twister features a cow being lifted and carried away by a tornado, only to circle back and pass the character's vehicle a second time. While this moment has become a memorable part of the movie's legacy, it's also been criticized for its unrealistic portrayal of animal physics in a tornado. In reality, while tornadoes are capable of lifting heavy objects, the precision and repetition seen with the flying cow are exaggerated for dramatic effect. The flying cow has been the subject of numerous discussions and parodies, underscoring its impact on popular culture. Disappearing hat. In the fast-paced and tumultuous world of Twister, even small details like Joe's hat can present continuity challenges. During several scenes where Joe is running from tornadoes or working with her team, her hat inexplicably disappears and reappears between shots. For instance, in one scene, she's seen wearing her hat as she gets out of her truck, but in the next shot, the hat is missing, only to reappear later without any explanation. Star injuries.
I remember going into my room that night and I couldn't really see any detail in the room. The light was kind of low, but it was really weird. And Helen had the same problem. We realized we were just getting too much exposure. We were actually, sunburning your eyes.
During filming, both Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton endured numerous injuries due to the intense special effects and demanding stunts. The scenes where the actors were exposed to powerful wind machines and flying debris were particularly hazardous. In one notable incident, Hunt was struck on the head by a car door, and Paxton suffered eye irritation from the artificial rain used on set. These physical challenges underscore the commitment who endured real discomfort to deliver authentic performances. Real tornado researchers. Chasers. Experts like Dr. Howard Bluestein, a prominent meteorologist and storm chaser, provided invaluable insights into the behavior of tornadoes and the lifestyle of those who chase them. Unique filming techniques.
It was before computer animation was so
CGI,
great.
all that was, yeah.
Yeah, so there was just guys, there was a giant fan and guys with just piles of stuff that they would put in front of the fan that would then fly onto us.
Twister was groundbreaking in its use of practical effects combined with CGI to create realistic tornadoes. The production employed innovative techniques to simulate the destructive power of tornadoes, including large wind machines, water cannons, and practical debris effects. The CGI tornadoes were a pioneering effort at the time, blending seamlessly with the practical effects to create a believable and terrifying representation of these natural phenomena. The filmmakers' commitment to practical effects ensured that the actors had real elements to interact with, enhancing the authenticity of their performances. Authentic sounds. The sound design in Twister was crucial in creating the terrifying and realistic portrayal of tornadoes. The filmmakers used a mix of unusual sources to achieve the menacing roar of the storms. Recordings of camel grunts, lion roars, and slowed-down thunderclaps were blended to create the unique and ominous sound of the tornadoes. Steven Spielberg's influence. Although not widely known, Spielberg played a significant role in the making of Twister. As one of the executive producers, his influence is evident in the film's ambitious scope and innovative special effects. His guidance helped shape the movie's direction, ensuring that it met the high standards associated with his name. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite scene in Twister? Let us know in the comments section below.